Welcome back to the channel, guys. Mark from Man on a Mission Fishing here. Gonna do some crappie fishing today. Rick over here getting the sled taken apart, getting our stuff taken out of the sleds and getting everything rigged up. Get the augers going and stuff. We're gonna dig some holes here. We're in a familiar area. We're in an area that's had quite a bit of action, it looks like, so hopefully they're biting. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Rick and I will be back here in a second, hopefully hauling these bad boys in hand over fist. There's a fish. Ooh, that's a northern, I bet, or a bass. I think this is gonna be a bass. Let's see here. He's fighting too hard for a crappie or a sunfish. This is definitely gonna be a bass, I think. Let's see, maybe a northern, huh? What is it? What is it? Oh yeah, little bass. There we go. There we go. Little 1.25 pound bass. Could be worse to start the day. Let's see. Just using a little tungsten horizontal jig with a little clam, or I'm not sure if it's I think it's a clam plastic. I'm not sure. Just a little white plastic on there. The transducer back down. Let's see if we can get another one to go here. We're fishing in about 18, 19 feet. I guess with the ice, it's probably closer to 20. So let's see if we can get another one to go here.
Oh my God. Huge school of them right over there. They're everywhere. Another crappie. Not too big. Where's the big ones? He's not that bad. Would have been an eater. Using this little jig head with just a little plastic on it. No maggot on there yet. There he is. Oop, that's a bigger one. I don't know if it's a crappie or not. Might be a little bass. Oh no, it's a nice crappie. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for right there. That's what we're looking for. That's a nice crappie. Nothing wrong with that. It's almost too big to keep. If I was eating fish, he'd go back. He's too big. Yeah, nice crappie here. There's another one. Two on the slender spoon, and then they look at it but don't hit, so now I'm going to switch over to a different bait. I'm going to switch over to a horizontal bait. And this has a maggot on each end. We'll see if they're interested in that. Come on, that's a nice one right there. But he's not going to eat it. Bitch. There he is. That time he swam in and smacked it. I think he's going to be decent. Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with that one. Nothing wrong with that one at all. He didn't hesitate either. Came right in and smacked it. Sucked her right in. Sucked it down. Just like Duke Nukem. Suck it down. This one feels like he might be decent. Oh yeah. Oh, me. That was the big one of the day. Oh, that pisses me off. Another big one. It's not as big as the one I just lost, though. I really love those crappies. They're beautiful fish. There we go. He went for it. Feels decent again. Oh yeah. That's a dandy. That's a dandy. to get him to bite though. Nice. Mark? Man, they're tough to get to bite.
Here's finally a fish that's gonna be a bass. Finally catch something over 4 inches long, and it's gonna be a bass or a pike, throbbing like a bass. So we'll see here. Rick's been slaying the crappies. I've been catching squat. But he's got the scope, and the scope is putting him on the fish. So that's awesome. I got a tiny bass again. A little bit better than the last one. That one might be 1.75 pounds, maybe. We'll see. So my day has been frustrating so far. One crappie, a bunch of tiny sunfish, and 2 bass. Pathetic. Had to switch to the live bait even. Let's see if I can get something else going here.
Oh. Another good one. Real good one.
Come on. There's one. Little guy again, huh? It's a crappie at least. Hey, it's one that I can be almost proud of. It's my first almost keeper, I guess. Not terrible. 9-incher maybe. Maybe 9 inches. That's one. Rick's been catching those all afternoon. I caught one. There he is. Got him that time. Here we go. Hey, maybe I'm onto something here. Another crappie worth taking a look at. There we go. That one's a little better. That's almost a 10-incher, I bet. Hole's 8 inches. Damn close to a 10 there. It's lucky we're not frying them up tonight. All right. Had to switch to the live bait, of course. Using a little moon jig with a couple of maggots on it. Give you a good view of it here. It's a little moon jig. Looks like this. It's black with the blue speckles on it. It's get it in the light here. I'm bleeding. It's a little bit big. I got a little tiny snap on the top so I don't have to cut and retie all the time. And then I just thread on a couple of maggots. The spikes. Like so. Just let them dangle like that. And hopefully catch another one here. Let's see. Come on. Shake, shake, shake. There he is. Got him. Another decent one, it feels like. Let's pull this out of here just in case. Yeah, it's a decent one. Another nice. That's a good one there. Real nice. 3 in a row here. Not bad. That's another good eater. 10-incher or so, I would guess. Here comes one. There he comes. There he got him. There he got him. Another decent one. I mean, he's another 8-10-incher, I would guess here. Let's see. Yep, another good one. Another real nice one. Real nice one. They're over this way, I think. Have you been catching a few? Okay, good. So.
This one feels a little bit bigger. He did it. He's decent.
That's a good one there. Come on now. Yeah, finally. I got the right one.
Oh, that's the dandy.
That's a good fish right there. Oh man, look at that thing. And they were only about halfway down.
Yeah, oh, they're thick with them. I'm having trouble making them right.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it. They were coming out of the weeds in that hole, and out here they're only about halfway down.
I think this is one of those big boys. Yeah. Oh yeah. Beauty. Big un. Big, big, big un. That one hammered it. Took a lot of teasing to get him to bite. Yeah, swim around the transducer, huh? Oh my God. It's a big one. Another big one. He's huge. Oh yeah. That's what I want to catch right there. That's a beauty. Caught a couple like that today, but they used to be all like that in this spot. This one feels like a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hook pulled out of him just as I was going to lift him out of the hole.
That one's got a heavy throb to him. Maybe this was a decent one. No, nice one, but not a sow.
This one feels pretty good. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Another dandy.
Yeah, that's a good one there. Another nice one. Rick's got one over there as well. Biting, they be biting.
Got some really big ones on the screen.
Here's a nice one. Not the big one of the day, but a pretty decent one. What do you think? Pretty nice little crappies. So we had a pretty good day today. This one's a nice one. Not biggest of the day, but a real nice eater. 12 inches, I would guess. Maybe a little bigger than that. I don't know. Maybe 12. Nice fish. There we go. That one feels pretty good. If that's a freaking crappie, that's a good one. Pulling drag and everything. What the hell? Oh, look at that. Hey, I got a good one. Let's see if I can get this thing off of here. Get a better look at it. He's so I switched my bait. I was throwing a little moon jig, and I decided, you know what? I caught a couple of decent ones, but let's try and get a bigger one for the video closing. So I switched to a jig and Rapala, put on a couple of waxies. Caught this nice one right here. And I think that's going to be it for today. Caught a bunch of nice crappies today. Rick was on them all day with the live scope. I got on them here for maybe the last hour. I think starting around 3 o'clock we were catching them. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it. So, that's the last fish I'm going to show. I'll do a little closing here in a bit.
Oh yeah. They like it, huh?
Well, they're not on the screen anymore, so I don't know. I want to drop it one last time, just because it's so fun. Plus, you were catching them all afternoon, and I had my thumb up my ass. Before they were all right here. This is where they were. Now they're off the screen now, so they must, like you said, they must be back in here now. Here he comes. More than one.
My neck is so sore from staring down. Is it another gargantuan one?
No. It feels better than some. It's another nice bluegill. Yeah, alright. I'll go get my sled now. And then I'm gonna do a closing on the other camera. Well, that's gonna do it for Rick and I today. Rick was slaying the crappies using the forward-facing sonar, getting on them a little bit, so that was pretty awesome. That helped a lot. That helps a lot during the ice season. We able to kind of peruse this flat here and figure out where they are. What did you catch most yours on today, Rick?
I had a little tiny horizontal. It's almost like a jigging rapala, but it's
Oh, the small one again.
very minute with a maggot on each hook.
Yep. And I was using, I caught the majority of my fish on a little moon jig, little black and blue moon jig with a couple of maggots on it. Couldn't get them to bite on plastics today, or on like a spoon or anything like that. Ended up catching one decent one towards the last fish of the day on a jigging rapala. I changed it up to one of the small jigging wraps to see if I could catch a bigger one, and I did. So it was a pretty good day on the water. We were here for, I don't know, maybe 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Probably
Close to 4 hours. They really got going around that 3 o'clock mark and fished all the way. It's almost 4 now, so they were still biting. We're leaving when they're biting, but we've had enough for the day. So thanks so much for joining, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the water next time.
Yes.